If I was part of a challenge for photography, I'd be picking up my camera more often and going out shooting more often, getting better. All of my goals in photography would be achieved.
Okay.
But
there's a but.
It
sounded so good.
It's the excuse that I keep giving myself that I won't be able to finish, so why start?
Hey everyone, welcome to another Challenge Yourself episode. We're the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And we'd like to say thank you very much for joining us in today's video. If you're interested about learning English and listening to our natural conversation, hey, subscribe and like the video.
Yeah.
Today, everyone, we are going to be talking about self-challenge.
Challenge myself.
All right, so this one came up because recently there has been a challenge that I took upon myself and I thought I would like to share what I've learned with everybody. Okay, so what is a self-challenge? Well, it's pretty much
self-explanatory.
You, yourself,
challenging
yourself on something.
Yeah.
All right, in my case, for our longtime fans and listeners, everyone knows that I am a big kendama addict.
Yes.
Kendama freak. I love kendama. So there's a big community, and within that community, there have set February, every February, to be a challenge month. So there are 28 days in February, right? So within the year, that month has the least amount of days. The challenge is for everyone to post a video of them doing a kendama trick for each day.
Okay.
You film it and post it that day.
All right.
That's the challenge. So every day you got to post something. Now, this was set by a kendama professional back in like 2014, I think.
Oh, wow.
To kind of help people and push them to learn new things within kendama. Because a lot of people will just, focus on what they're good at or spend a long time trying to perfect something. But it's a good challenge to do it now, because actually maybe it doesn't need to take so much time. So I took part in this challenge. This isn't the first time, actually. This may be the third time I've done it. And I found it to be a challenge.
A challenge to finish, or a challenge to keep going?
So the challenge is to post every day.
Okay.
I take it upon myself to bend the rules a little bit. Okay.
Well, like twice a day and skip a day?
Exactly. So if I can get it done within a day, then I'll do it. Because in reality, there's a lot of things that we do in life. And in this case, in this challenge, it's to play kendama. Right. So it's not so major, not so important. So if there is something that within one day, I didn't have time to play any kendama or film anything, then I would say, okay, I'll put it off for the next day. All right. So that would sometimes accumulate to like 3 days. So then one session, if I found time, I would decide and dedicate, okay, I'm going to focus and maybe add a little more time to get these tricks done today. So for the most part, I was pretty good at that. And I was happy with myself that I could accomplish that, that I could, even though I was bending the rules a little bit, not posting every day, but I would still, in the end, have the 28 tricks.
Okay.
From the month.
Right.
So I kind of see it as like, one, a place for me to, and everyone who decides to do a challenge like this, to kind of see what their work process is like and where they fit the best. If they are very good at focusing and creating time within one day to do something, or if they're more flexible and have the ability to put more work onto one certain day and have time to do other things on those days prior.
Oh, I see it.
Right?
Yeah.
So Adam, what do you think? Would you be able to do, or have you done any challenges like this?
I haven't done any of those kinds of challenges. I thought about it, but just thinking about myself, whether I can continue a challenge, I don't know. It's a weird thing where I haven't done it.
Okay. So you
just, I don't feel like it would match me personally.
Yeah.
As the person to take on the challenge.
Okay.
And the other thing is with a community, it's a lot better because you have other people doing the challenge as well.
True.
And I'm not part of any community like that.
Don't sound so sad.
I think that's part of it. There's no challenge that I wanted to do where everyone was doing it within the community that I'm with. Yeah.
All
but
right.
there have been a few that I've been interested in. I just haven't picked it up because I figured it would be too much for me to take on.
Okay. So I'm sure that there's probably people who kind of think like you.
Yeah.
Maybe they've seen a challenge where they could be like, oh, all right, this sounds cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I can challenge myself, even if it's like, in my example where I have to do something every day.
Right.
Maybe it's something like challenging themselves to cook a new recipe
or
learn something new every week,
Yeah.
right? Once a week. But some people might think like, that doesn't match, or I'm going to have to do extra work. Right. So then I'm not going to do it.
Right.
Which is kind of
on
how
my
we use that,
like,
right?
It would be like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to keep it up. So I don't want to pick it up because then I've kind of let the challenge down.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yes.
Like I'm interested in photography.
Yep.
And a big challenge that's going with photography is take a photo every day and post it on Instagram, for example.
Okay.
Similar to the tricks one.
Right.
Except it's like for a month you take a photo of something blue.
Okay, cool.
Right? And I'm just thinking that, okay, I got to take out my camera and stuff like that. I want to do it.
All right.
But I feel like at one point I'm not going to be able to do it.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to stop. So I don't start.
So there you go. So then you see your process on how you like to work.
Yeah.
Where me, like I see and I know that I don't care that it's late one day.
Right.
But I'm going to get it done someday.
Okay.
And I have that kind of like set in myself, in my brain that I will get it done. So it's okay that today I wasn't able to get something. And in the big picture, it's okay if it's late because it's not work. I'm talking about these kind of challenges.
True.
It's for yourself.
Personal, yeah.
Yeah.
And
so I'm very lenient on that stuff.
One thing that I realized after watching MJ do, not just the kendama one, but you also did the drawing Inktober, the art one, is that when you consistently do something every day, whether it's for like yourself or the challenge, like the good thing about the challenges is that you can look back and see like, I did all of that.
Yeah.
And I'm motivated to keep it going.
Yeah.
Also, what I've learned from those experiences will help me in the future because I've gotten better by keeping up something every day.
True.
Like that motivation. So that's something where I feel that if I was part of a challenge for photography, I'd be picking up my camera more often and going out shooting more often, getting better. All of my goals in photography would be achieved.
Okay.
But
there's a but.
It
sounded so good.
It's the excuse that I keep giving myself that I won't be able to finish, so why start? So it's like circle. It's like if another one I would like to do is just like losing weight a little bit.
Okay.
Exercising every day.
A lot of people, right? Getting to the gym,
getting to
a
the
little
gym,
fit.
Do a little exercise.
Yep.
But I feel like I can't continue or something's going to happen. My motivation's going to drop and I'm going to end up stopping, so I don't pick it up in the first place. Save myself the time.
Wow, but I know about the success at the end.
Yes, I know.
Of the road.
I know it. And I feel it.
I think like it's really cool to have, SNS, the social media nowadays to do these kinds of challenges because when you take part, there is a community, like you were saying.
There is,
especially, if you're going to be doing something with art, design, view photography.
Anything, I think. Anything.
Yeah. If there's a hashtag for it, there's probably a community for it. So then there's probably someone who's created some sort of like challenge to do something.
For sure.
Consistently.
Yeah.
And just like you were saying, every day, if you're doing it little by little, you're going to get better at it. Just like English.
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
Right? Or maybe us when we were studying Japanese.
Yeah.
Like when you were studying Japanese, you were saying how every day you covered your room. Yeah. Everything was in Japanese because you wanted to be immersed. Yeah. And that means every day you're picking it up. It's around you.
Right.
So you're looking at it, you're listening to it.
Right.
So same with doing these challenges. Yeah. Every day I'm playing kendama. And maybe I found a theme where I'm like, I'm going to do this one style of trick that I'm maybe not so good at. Right. But hey, if I'm going to be doing it every day, I should be good by the end.
By the end, right, yeah.
And if I'm not, then maybe it's not for me.
Right.
And I'll just continue on with my happy ways.
Right.
The high points and having the community back there is very important and I think really helps out. And again, connecting to why SNS is good. Because I would post the video and then the next day or whatever, just seeing comments come later,
right?
Like, whoa, that was awesome! Like I can really see your progression,
yeah.
Or even with my art stuff, I could see just other people, new people who are in the challenge as well,
right?
Liking my pictures, and then I would look at their stuff, I would like their pictures, and then the community and like a kind of conversation could be made. And hey, don't we all want to be friends?
Exactly.
So that's another like great point about
right
now. These challenges and then having social media attached to it.
Right. Yeah. I think what I wanted to also say about the challenge is that it's different from a routine because MJ plays kendama pretty much every day, if I guess, right?
I do.
But the challenge, because if you play every day, it's like, oh, you already play every day. You just, what's the challenge? Yeah. The challenge is doing something new for the tricks that you're doing. So new tricks every day, which usually you try the same thing. If I was taking photography, I might be taking the same photos every day.
Yes.
You know? So the thing about the challenge is that you're challenging yourself, if it's in English, to do something new in English every day. Not just studying English, but try to use a new word every day, or try a new type of English learning every day. Try something different every day. That would be the challenge.
Exactly.
A challenge, if you haven't started English, would be to start English and study English every day.
Yeah.
But if you're already studying, then it's different from that because it becomes less routine, more challenge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, so like this goes to me like I start thinking about what challenges can we make for all of you.
Ooh.
Learning English and brushing up your English or keeping the English that you've already worked so hard to get. Similar to the kendama thing, I play every day, but there's some points where I can improve if I just put in a little extra work. So I'm thinking like, what can we do, Adam? Can we have everyone like hashtag and like maybe a video or an audio clip of them speaking in English? Because that's one great way to just start. There's a lot of people, to go back to the kendama community, who do this 1 month challenge who are very low level, but it helps them just have confidence getting in front of the camera and posting their video. And it gives them more confidence because the community is so loving that everyone's like, you're doing such a good job, that you continue and you work harder on it.
Exactly.
So I'm like, so what can we do?
So April's starting soon.
Okay.
Let's have an April challenge.
Ooh.
Where every day post something English related.
Hey. Okay, so what? It could be like maybe a vocab word that you focused on the day.
Yeah.
Or better yet, an audio clip or a video if you want to. I know a lot of people don't like to show their faces.
Yeah.
But maybe an audio clip of you speaking out loud in English.
Right.
Doing something. What? You can be reading like a book or maybe like focus on a phrase or what? You can even like shadow me and Adam what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey. Or, hey, even better, give your 2 cents on topics that we have. And then go on your SNS, record yourself saying some lines like, oh, I think my opinion on the topic is this. Post. Then again, you look back on it and be like, wow, I did such a good job speaking English.
Right.
Hopefully it'll give you motivation to continue that.
Exactly.
So that's what we're going to do.
What's the hashtag?
The hashtag that I want everyone to use is Eigo every day. There it is right there on Romaji.
Right here.
Eigo every day. Use that hashtag, post it. Also, you can tag me and Adam in it. And we're talking about, we'll do a Twitter one if you're on Twitter a lot. But we're going to be focusing on Instagram where we can like share your stories. Maybe Twitter too.
Maybe Twitter too.
Hey, that's the challenge.
Yes.
For April. Everyone, hopefully you're excited for it and getting ready to improve your English because challenges like this can only help you get better.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Like the video. Comment down below what you thought about self-challenges. If you've done some in the past, let us know what they were. Subscribe to the channel. We got a membership down there as well. If you'd like to support me and Adam with the donations monthly, you get some cool stuff like special live videos with us or even some special topics just for you. Hey.
Yeah. And if you want to get into contact with us or tag the English Everyday Challenge, hit us up on other SNS channels like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok as well. So remember, English Everyday tag.
We'll see you
on the next
step.
Yeah.